And I'll be honest, I have no idea what this video is going to be about. Really, I just wanted to have an honest conversation with you while I'm driving my miata. So, come on, let's go. You ain't got all day. You know, quite a while ago, what was it? I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years ago, I had tried to make a video similar to this where I was really just talking about whatever that came to mind first. And finally, I'll be, actually making that video now. So, and it'll be interesting this time because I have a car now, and back then I didn't. So, yeah. First thing I kind of wanted to talk about, well, prefacing everything, I need to apologize for how scatterbrained I'll be in this video because I have no idea what I'm talking about. Like, in a lot of my videos, I need to come up with scripts or something to say, some sort of guideline, framework, baseline, whatever, because I just get so all over the place, and I hate when I come off like that. I put a lot of pressure on myself. Well, man, I guess we'll get into that later. I put a lot of pressure on myself to come off, in a way that makes sense, to come off, in a concise way. That plane, I thought somebody was coming. Anyway, yeah, I try to come off in the, most, I guess, not professional, but like, I want to make sense. And I may not even be making sense right now because, the scatterbrain is kind of happening right now. And, no matter how well-spoken you may think I am or am not, but no matter how well-spoken someone thinks I am, bro, I'd be a wreck sometimes. I don't even know what I'd be saying sometimes. So, first off, yeah, I wanted to apologize for that. And moving on from that, I wanted to thank you, yes, you watching this video. I want to thank you for commenting on my videos because, as I said in the beginning, I wanted to make this an honest conversation, or as honest as I could without completely blowing the lid off of, my life. But being honest, I don't really talk to that many people. So every time, somebody does comment, he's going kind of fast. I shouldn't really be talking. I wanted to thank you for commenting on my videos because, yeah, I don't really talk to that many people. So for everyone that does comment, it is greatly appreciated. And I really mean that. Every time I say, it means the world to me, it means the universe to me. Just know from me to you, I genuinely mean that. But moving on from that, recently, one of the people that I'm subscribed to on YouTube had made a video, I guess, about me. And it wasn't nothing bad. It was just, he was talking about, I'll link the video on his channel in the description. Subscribe. He has a GR86. It's a pretty cool car. Has a Fujiwara tofu shop sticker on the side. So yeah, go follow my mans. But yeah, he had made a video, just talking about YouTube and the struggles that, people like myself and him go through trying to make the best content possible for, the lovely people of the internet. And, he was talking about, like, the pressures of everything and, like, how sometimes the pressure can be artificial, like, because, truthfully, you don't have to put pressure on yourself. For me, I know I do because I want to make, the best videos possible. Okay. Yeah, I want to make the best videos possible. And, the pressures that come with that are pretty substantial, I'm not going to lie. And by the way, I know I'm not, gonna be acting a fool in this video. I know I'm not gonna be, installing a new part on the car. So I thank everybody that, tunes in regardless and, pays attention to what the hell I have to say, whether it, makes sense or not. And I know I may not even be making sense right now, but I'm trying, and that's all that counts. But yeah, like I was saying, in his video, he was talking about the stresses of YouTube, the YouTube grind and all that. And how it it'll suck the life out of you if you let it, you know, in the worst way possible, you know. And for me, I'm trying my best not to let it kind of, you know, have its way with my mind, you know. But I'll be honest, you know, it gets hard sometimes because I just, like I said, it's my goal to make the best videos I possibly can with everything that I have. I know I may not have, you know, all the fanciest GoPros, the fanciest microphones. I may not have, you know, a camera like I want to have, but, you know, I'm trying. And I try and make each one of these videos as entertaining as they can be, you know. Obviously without, like, you know, selling my soul, because, like, I know I could make, you know, just real brain dead content, if that makes sense. Just content that doesn't necessarily mean anything, content that doesn't, you know, provoke thoughts within your mind, you know, questioning more, like making you question more about life and all of its aspects and whatnot. I want to make videos like that. I want to make thought-provoking content. That's one of my goals. And as I said, it's not really the easiest thing to do, but like I said, hey, I am trying. Banana truck. Anyways, but yeah, man, more about, you know, YouTube and me making YouTube videos. I take this like ultra seriously because really this is an art form to me. You know, there's an art to making videos and making videos interestingly. Making videos interesting. Yes. There's really an art to it, and I'm trying to get good at that art. Don't mind me. Like I said, hey, I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm not pushing it. You know, I'm just talking to y'all. You know, if that's okay with you, I'm just talking to you. But yeah, I put a lot of pressure on myself, but I already said that. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I prefaced in the beginning of this video, I'm gonna be repeating myself. So if I sound crazy, if I sound like I'm not making sense, hey, I warned you. And you know what's interesting? I've been called a small YouTuber before, and you know, it's evident that, yeah, I am a small YouTuber, but I realize that I'm only a small YouTuber because of the numbers that are attached to my name, because I feel as though I'm on the same, like, ideas wise, I'm on the same level as the best of the best, you know, the TJ Hunts and the Dustin Williamses of the world. I feel as though my ideas are on the same level. It's just I'm held back by, you know, the resources I have right now. Yeah, I'm held back by the resources I have right now, and, you know, eventually in the future I'll be, you know, at that same sort of level as them, producing the same, if not better, you know, videos than them. And that's what my goal is. My goal is to make, I already said that, but my goal is to make the best videos I can. It's really just but, you know, more about TJ Hunt and Dustin Williams. They are definitely inspirations to me, like 1,000,000,000%. And, you know, it's funny, like, I know Dustin Williams is in Japan right now, and, you know, he just bought an Evo 5, which is like my favorite Evo. And if I had to buy any Evo right now, it would definitely be an Evo 5, I'm not gonna lie. And watching his videos, I'm like, I kind of have like a moment to myself where I just sit back and I'm like, damn, I could do this. Like, there's nothing stopping me. There's nothing really in my way from, you know, going to Japan and buying and modifying my favorite cars possible. Like, my favorite car. Yeah, just going to Japan and modifying my favorite cars. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. There's not much in the way from me being in that same spot. Just, you know, it's hard to, because, like, point A is where I'm at right now, and point B is where I want to be, and I just have to, like, figure out how to, like, bridge that gap. I gotta figure out what the hell to do in order to get from A to B. But yeah, like I said, you know, I have a moment to myself sometimes when watching their videos, and I just like think like, damn, it kind of just like sparks it rages the fires within my mind and my heart, because, you know, seeing somebody else with all the stuff, or most of the stuff that you want, most of the stuff that I've wanted for my entire life, you know, JDM cars, you know, whatever. Seeing someone else have something that you want, you look at that with like a gleam and a squint in your eyes, like saying like, damn, nah, like I could do that, you know. But again, I already said that, but, you know, and I figure like, if they went out there and did their thing and had, you know, their intended effect, their intended impact on people, if I did the same, I feel like my ripple effect, I guess, would really force people to look at the space that is automotive YouTube videos differently. Like, and one of, you know, in the video where I introduced this car, I was like, yeah, I feel like I could really put a dent in the automotive space on YouTube. If given the opportunity and given the right resources, I really feel like I could make people take this art form, this skill, a lot more seriously. You know, instead of, you know, buying crashed whatever and restoring it. Not to say that that's like, you know, people don't take that seriously, but I don't know, this means a lot to me, and my job is to convey that through the video. And I feel like I said, given the right resources and given the right opportunity, I could really make something that lasts, you know, really make something that, you know, makes you sit back and be like, damn, like if Gibson went out there and, you know, did his thing, and, you know, through all the trials and tribulations, whatever, like, if he went out there and did his thing, then shit, there's really nothing in the way stopping me from doing the exact same thing. And maybe not even the exact same thing, but like removing whatever is holding you back from getting what you want out of this life. That's what I want my videos to make you do, you know. My goal isn't to get the most views, although it would be nice. My goal isn't to get the most views, or to, you know, my goal is to impact people and move people to do things that they want to do, things that make them happy. That's what I want. That's what I want you to do. Do things that make you happy. Speaking about doing things that make you happy, you know, I do this, I you know, put on this hat with a phone strapped to it, you know, because at making the end product, that's what makes me happy. Like having an idea and sticking so closely to the idea to where it turns out exactly the way I saw it in my mind. That's the enjoyment I get out of doing this whole thing. You know, the editing process, thinking of, you know, different, you know, shots to get, whatever. That's the enjoyment I get out of this. But I don't only do it for the fun that this brings me. I do it because if I keep this up, it'll allow me to live the life that I've always wanted to live. You know, being able to support my family, you know, you know, getting a house for myself eventually, you know, being able to, you know, not worry about the price tag, and just, you know, like buying things and not worrying about the price tag. That's another reason why I'm doing this. But more about what makes me happy. I like to make clothes, and I did bring that up in like one of like an old video. Yeah, I like to make clothes, and, you know, though they're, good lord, anyway, though, you know, it's in like like super duper pre-production, because I still don't really know what I'm doing. I just, you know, hobble stuff together on Photoshop. I like, yeah, like I said, I like to make clothes, and eventually, you know, I would like to, you know, sell them. And, you know, really, I have I have ideas. Is this person turning? I have ideas for a bunch of stuff, and, you know, I guess I'll pop up some stuff that I was thinking of on screen right now. You know, I honestly forgot what I've made. I haven't made anything in a hot minute, but yeah, I want to make clothes, and that's something I'm really passionate about. And I guess, yeah, like in the previous video where I was reviewing this car, I was like, yeah, you know, beyond my love for, you know, clothes, art, fashion, music, I'm English. I'm a motorsports guy, but yes, I also am into clothes, and I like designing stuff. So in the future, I don't know when, I'll be honest, in the future I will be making clothing, and it won't be merch. It's gonna be actual, like, clothing, like a clothing brand, something that, you know, you can buy and keep for, you know, however long that may be. I want to make stuff that really stands the test of time, and stuff that, like, means something to me, but also means something to you. Because, like, you know, for instance, I made a Gran Turismo tee with some of my favorite Japanese touring cars on it, and I'm sure, you know, I popped it up on screen before, but yeah, it has, you know, the 4 horsemen, you know, I think of JDM legends: the NSX, the Supra, the R34, and the RX-7. So that's, you know, one of the things that I like. Oh my gosh, I always hate that intersection, because it's like, you know, I can't really see, you know, people that are coming from the right anyways. Yeah, I know that means a lot to people. I know those 4 cars mean a lot to people, and I know that that game means a lot to people. So yeah, that's something that will be coming out in the future. I just don't know when, you know, circling back to, you know, talking about content, you know, it's always a struggle between making the videos I want to make, you know, because it really starts at, you know, having an idea of a video that I want to make, and then moving down to the videos that I can make, and then moving down to the videos that people want to see, the videos that you want to see. It's always a struggle between those 3 things. And yeah, every single video, it's like I'm trying my best to make what I can with what I have, and making the videos I can with what I have that you want to see. That's really what I'm here for. And again, in one of my previous videos, I had said, you contribute to the success of this YouTube channel just as much as I do. And what, 8 months later, that's still the case. Wrapping this video up, I would like to just apologize if I came off like I made absolutely no sense, because I know that in the video I was repeating myself a bunch of times, and that's definitely something that I didn't want to do. But when it comes to me just formulating thoughts and talking, I can get all over the place sometimes. And that's why in the video I said I need scripts, because my brain just be all over the place, and I don't really like when, you know, I'm like that. So again, I apologize if I was all over the place during the course of this video. And I also want to apologize if it wasn't the most interesting video I've came out with. I really just wanted to make a video, a calm video, where I'm just driving and talking about whatever comes to my mind first. I know that it wasn't, you know, I wasn't driving, you know, 10/10, whatever. I know I wasn't, you know, installing a new part. I know I wasn't breaking something on the car, so, you know, it might not have been the most interesting thing in the world. So for those that have stayed this long in the video, thank you, genuinely, from me to you, as a human being to another human being across the world somewhere. Thank you. I genuinely appreciate it. But as far as the next videos that you might see from me, if you had seen one of my previous videos where I'd went to a Cars and Coffee, I saw a LS swapped FDRX7 there, and I got the guy's information, and I don't know if it's too early to say this or not, but I may or may not be filming a feature on that car. It's definitely something I want to do in the future, so that might happen, might not. I don't really know, but I know that I want it to happen, so maybe expect that from me in the future. I don't really know. But honestly, that's all that I got for this video. Like I said, I know it wasn't the most interesting video in the world. I know that I wasn't acting a fool or going crazy. I know that I didn't have super well thought out shots, how I usually do in my videos, but I just hope that you appreciate just this little drive with me talking about things that came to my mind. So with that being said, thank you for watching. It genuinely means the universe to me, not the world. It means the universe to me. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.